Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to USC Upstate Esports. Today we have an amazing game between the USC Upstate Overwatch team and the Radford Overwatch team. Now, last time that USC Upstate had a match, they actually did end up winning, going 1-for-1 now, and hopefully USC Upstate is looking to take another win here today. Right now, our lineup, we have Meepster, Jonah, Raviolio, Benjamin, and Shaba. The exact same lineup that we had for our win last time, and we're hoping that we get a second win here. The maps that we have today, we have Lijiang Tower for our first map. Any bans or anything, no information has came in yet about it, but we're going to go ahead and get into our first match here.
Now arriving at Lijiang, initiating match.
Lijiang Tower, a very interesting first pick map here. A domination map as well. USC Upstate definitely can take one here, and the first map is always a very interesting map for Overwatch. You want to see how the enemy team plays. You want to see how they swap. You want to see how they adapt, and you want to see how they play together as a team. Alrighty, here we go, guys. 10 seconds until the first match of the first map starts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture objective.
Alrighty, it looks like we have Jonah on Kiriko, Raviolio on Lucio, trying to go ahead and enhance the Ryan. We have Meepster on May, which worked very well for him last time, and then we also have Shaba on Hanzo here. With the first take here, we have Radford running a Vendetta, Kiriko, Lucio, Sigma, and Sojourn here. USC Upstate gets the first pick, is able to pick the Sojourn, but Benjamin falling. No tank here for USC Upstate can be very detrimental. How can they adjust here? Meepster trying to go ahead and get some damage on the Sigma. Can't get it. Ends up getting bursted down by the Lucio. It's looking like USC Upstate is going to have to go for a reset here. Down on numbers, they end up getting the team wipe, and Radford goes ahead and gets the first capture. Now, this is far from the end for USC Upstate, just the beginning, and we're going to see how they adapt here if there's any hero changes. All right, seems like USC Upstate is going to go with no hero changes here. And Radford putting a lot of good pressure on with that Vendetta. Can USC Upstate get the pick on that Vendetta early? Doesn't look like it. Vendetta trying to go in and create a pick here for a team for Radford. Sigma with a graphitic flux catches 3 and is able to clean up the rest of the USC Upstate team. They're going to have to go into spawn here. Now, if you're the USC Upstate team, how are you going to adjust here? How are we going to make sure that your team can go ahead and get their first footing here? All right, USC Upstate ended up getting a pick here. Ravioli gets a pick on the Vendetta. Benjamin picks up a pick on the Lucio. They're able to clean up on the Kiriko. And just like that, USC Upstate able to get a team wipe right back and able to get straight on point. Only stopping at Radford's 55. USC Upstate now needs to go ahead and take space and trying to go ahead and get that percentage back. Alrighty, we have Shatter online for Benjamin here. Can he get something big here? And we have B coming out from Raviolio. Shatter coming out from Benjamin. It's huge. We have 4, but he can't capitalize on it. And Radford ending up getting the team wipe. USC Upstate only with Blizzard and Kitsune Rush here. While Radford's ult economy is also the same, only having Overclock and Kitsune Rush as well. And Raviolio getting picked there. Gonna have to wait for him to respawn before they can go ahead and get a push going. How is USC Upstate gonna use these ults to the best of their advantage here? And we have Benjamin switching to the Ramatra to go ahead and match the other Ramatra as well. Mish going in, can't go ahead and get a pick.
This ends now.
And we have the overclock coming in from Radford here. Can they get a pick with it? Oh man, and it looks like USC Upstate trying to do their best to fight here, but can't go ahead and profit and get out of spawn either. And the first round goes to Radford for the first map. Right here for USC Upstate, this is just an adaptation round. The first round, you're just seeing how they play, seeing how they force up with these certain heroes. Now we're just waiting for the adaptation here for from USC Upstate. On the second map of Lijiang Tower, do we have any swaps from USC Upstate? No, it seems like the only swap that we're going to have is going to swap off from Hanzo from Shab, and we're going to go Soldier. And then also for Meepster, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start up with the Bastion as well. Bastion's pressure here could definitely offer a lot of advantages for USC Upstate on the Ramatra, and also go ahead and start working on that Soldier as well.
5, 4, 3.
Heal comps for both teams still looking the same here as we start the second round.
Capture the objective.
Alright, both teams opting for a bridge push here. Benjamin trying to do his best to go ahead and create space for his team right now. Lucio looking for boops. We have Nemesis form coming out. Lucio ends up getting a pick on Meepster. Raviolo trying to keep his team alive here, but in the back, Vendetta putting a lot of pressure on USC Upstate here. And Raviolo, no matter how much he tries here, can't keep his teammates alive through Vendetta's damage. Alright, now this is one of the situations that we talked about last time when USC Upstate had their first loss on their opening match, is that when do you start targeting that Vendetta? When do you start making changes to make sure that Vendetta cannot touch?
Feels good, huh?
Lucio still looking for boops here. You start to think, does USC Upstate want to stop pushing bridge here? And we have Kasune Rush coming out from Radford here. No ults for USC Upstate. There's nothing they can use to retaliate. And Radford committing Annihilation as well.
It takes 2.
And is able to wipe. USC Upstate having to opt for another reset here. We do have Kasune Rush and we still have Solar online now. With Annihilation in the back cooking as well, as long as with configuration from Meepster also cooking as well. Very huge ults that can turn around the game very fast. USC Upstate is going to have to take their time, pace themselves, and go in when it's needed. Now, not opting for a bridge push, but taking it left side. Are we going to see a Kasune Rush here? Yes, we are. Jonah goes ahead and pops it. Very huge for Meepster to go in with turret here. And they end up getting flanked by the Vendetta that picks up 2 with the Soldier and picking up 1, and USC Upstate sent back to spawn. Now right here, USC Upstate did not have to panic. They still have 3 ults against Radford's 0. You still have configuration, you still have Annihilation, you still have Solar. How are they going to adjust? Can they kill the Vendetta here? Can they get the pick on the Vendetta? That's the main question here. And the enemy Ramatra picking up 2. Not what you want to see from USC Upstate here. And it looks like Radford might be taking this map here with 95% and counting. Benjamin trying to throw everything at the wind. Trying to go ahead and contest. And can't get the contest either. And USC Upstate losing the first map on Lijiang Tower. Now with that first map coming to a close, you start to think for USC Upstate, their worst problem was handling that Vendetta. Now what kind of adjustments can they make to go ahead and stop that Vendetta in that second map is what the USC Upstate team should start thinking about, because one of the main problems wasn't the fact that their synergy, wasn't the fact that their targeting, but was the fact that the Vendetta was able to work her way into the back line every single time and put pressure on their team without much resistance from the USC Upstate team. Right here, you want to try and limit the Vendetta and limit the value that she gets onto your team here. But the second map is coming up soon, and we're looking to see what kind of bans, what kind of map picks that they choose to try and limit this Vendetta's value here.
What's the next? Well, okay. I'm just gonna open with Bastion and hard focus the Vendetta. I at the very least, if I can't kill her, she should have to run away. Ramatra would probably be good too, because then, well, no, she can still do her sword throw, but she can do the spin.
Why? Is this how like I was like crying?
Oh, whoops, might be mine.
Bro, I got stuff right here. I'm like, where am I supposed to go?
Entering. Initiating.
From capture to convergence here, USC Upstate looking to go ahead and try and get on the board this time.
Back in Rick, yeah. Well, I'll do funny from
With the first map going to Radford, USC Upstate wanted to go ahead and try and build their momentum here on the second map here.
Or if you can like somehow like predict where like if they ever ran
Ready
push
for
up
battle.
missiles, right out. Honestly, Ben,
Now Kings Row, a very brawl heavy map right here. Vendetta could shine, but USC Upstate still having the opportunity to bring it together and go ahead and put up a really good fight and build their momentum back from last round to go ahead and take this round here. Looks like the lineup, we have Meepster on Junkrat, we have Jonah on Juno, we have Raviolio switching from the Ana. And we have Shaba on Hanzo. Shaba's Hanzo really good here. He can get a lot of picks here. Alright, USC Upstate able to get a pick. Shaba going ahead and getting the first pick. Meeps are able to get two supports. They're able to just walk here. Jonah picking the Vendetta here. And USC Upstate able to get a very early team fight. Ravioli getting picked by Pepper here. But it looks like USC Upstate for the most part is able to group up and take the first points. Very early now with 3 minutes and 18 seconds. They're going to get a very huge time boost here. Possibly 5 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes and 42 for USC Upstate here. USC Upstate fighting hard, trying to make sure that they don't get overtaken here. None of the time gets killed that they earned. And Radford pushing in, trying to go ahead and get a team weapon, kill some time. Able to get the pick on Benjamin. Able to get the pick on Shaba as well. Jonah able to live. Trying to go ahead and hug. Can the two healers live? No, they can't. And right here, USC Upstate not able to group up, staggering here and wasting a lot of time. They started with 542, now they're at 450. Can they just get a simple group up to go ahead and change the momentum of this fight here? Radford putting a bunch of pressure on USC Upstate spawn right here, trying to kill as much time as they can. USC Upstate trying to go ahead and get a pick so they can go ahead and start pushing payload. We have an annihilation pop from Radford though. And an ultimate from Raviolio, not able to pick the Ramatra still. And Radford is still able to hold the spawn here of UFC Upstate. Benjamin able to get a free pick on the Lucio here. That is a huge support pick for USC Upstate. Now they're able to focus the Ramatra, get the Ramatra out the way. And they end up getting the pick. Amazing pick from USC Upstate. Trying to push forward. We have Gravitic Flux online. Shaba goes ahead and pops Dragons, able to get the pick on Ash. And now USC Upstate is starting to trot along on the payload. Right here, Radford able to go ahead and get a pick on Meepster. Not too huge. USC Upstate doesn't have to reset yet. Ramacho trying to put pressure on the Sigma. Able to do so, making him back up here. Forcing out the grass. We still have beat online for Radford. Will we be seeing a beat here? All right, right here, USC Upstate gonna have to go ahead and reset here. They still have Wu Yang up. They still have Tire up. Meepster opting for a Tire early. Trying to go ahead and find a pick here with a Tire early. Can he find one? Goes for the Ram, gets the Ram. No tank now for Radford. Meepster able to pick up May as well. May picked up Jonah though. No healers here. All right, Benjamin able to go ahead and get on the payload. Waiting for his healers to come back. We still have Raviolio's ult here. Still have Wu Yang ult. Able to still make an amazing push right here if they play it right. Benjamin trying to go ahead and take some space here. Meepster on his way back, able to make it back to the fight. Still have Wu Yang ult up here. Are we going to see it come out soon? Gravitic Flux is about to come online for USC Upstate. This could be a huge ult here. Shaba tries to go for a flank, can't get it. Radford very much on that. And now right here, Benjamin just getting pressed by lasers, getting pressed by Ramatra. You start to think right here, is it time to go ahead and switch off the Sigma? They still have ult here, so are you going to switch off the Sigma and give up the ult? And Radford able to clean up the teams here. 40 seconds left. .40 left for USC Upstate. Radford looking to kill time right here. May has a wall ready for the spawn. You still have Gravitic Flux. You still have Wu Yang ult up here. Jonah ends up getting picked by the Ramatra. Not what you want to see. And Radford, another team wipe. Only 15 seconds left for USC Upstate to try and make a play here. And Jonah again getting picked by May. Ramatra playing up top. Trying to go ahead and shut down that Gravitic Flux. Is able to do so. Benjamin trying to make his way over everybody to go ahead and touch for overtime. Is able to get a pick on Lucio, but ends up falling to the Bob. Now it's USC Upstate with 3 ults, but they can't use them in time. You hate to see that. Right there, it seems like Radford was just able to kill Jonah again and again and end up resetting the USC Upstate team and kill a lot of time there. Not what you want to see, but now that we have the side switches for USC Upstate, you start to think, is it time for them to go ahead and switch up the comp here? There's a lot of lasers for Radford. They started to adapt to the fact that Benjamin had an amazing Sigma play for the first half, and now they're thinking, okay, let's go lasers, but now it's time to think, do we swap out the Sigma? Do we go somebody that is more effective against lasers? Do we go somebody that's more effective against Ramatra? It's time to start swapping now. Alrighty, 20 seconds until the next fight. And it looks like on USC Upstate side, we do have some swaps. We have Benjamin going to the Ram. We have Raviolio on the Lucio. We have Jonah on the Kiriko. We have Meepster on Bastion. And we have Shaba on the Soldier. And for the Radford team, it looks like they're going for a more tactical approach with the Zarya. With the Zen, actually. Zen Lucio heal comp right here. You start to think, are they going to have enough healing to be able to go ahead and take this USC Upstate team? And they also have a Vendetta, and the Vendetta can definitely put a lot of pressure. But having a Kiriko on USC Upstate is very useful. As long as she uses her Suzus in the right place, USC Upstate can still live. Alrighty, here we go. Already Benjamin getting pressured, feeding a little bit of that Zarya bubble. Zarya definitely going to have a lot. Very careful with Zarya's damage. Zarya making her way past the main choke point already. 2 bubbles are out from Zarya. Benjamin still discorded, goes around the pillar, gets the discord off of him. We need to start focusing the Zarya now. Vendetta looking for a dive, able to get one, able to get Meepster. And the Zarya bubbles are just too powerful. Vendetta just going in, getting another pick. And the Zarya Vendetta duo right here, being a detriment to USC Upstate's playstyle. All right, and immediately USC Upstate realizing that they're not going to be able to play Ram into the Zarya and start switching to the Ryan. Meepster playing Bastion here is very much useful for USC Upstate, able to get a pick on Zarya. And USC Upstate still not able to make it out here. The Vendetta just putting too much pressure. Alrighty, and Benjamin not trying to go ahead, not trying to have a counter swap game all game, so it's trying to go ahead and ditto the Ramatra instead of countering it. USC Upstate not close to any ults except for configuration here. Meepster not able to make it out, can't go ahead and build his ults. Nemesis form coming out early from Benjamin in the front line. Trying to go ahead and create space here. Shaba able to go ahead and pick up a pick. Benjamin able to pick up 2. Now's the time for them to go ahead and push up and converge. Amazing play from Benjamin, able to pick up the Lucio as well. Go ahead and try and clean up that Zen as well. Ravioli able to pick up the Zen as well. Amazing team play there from USC Upstate, able to get the stop. Now here on the corner, 419 for Radford. Now we have beat online, we have configuration online, we have ults that can win the game here. Are we going to see a configuration from Meepster soon? And we do see a beat come out. A beat from USC Upstate and a beat from Radford. Annihilation coming out from Radford as well. Jonah popping Kasune Rush. Is the Kasune Rush going to make a difference here? 89 to Annihilation for USC Upstate. And right here, they can't go ahead and survive long enough for Annihilation to come online to make a difference. And Zen picking up another pick on Shaba as well. And there, map 2 goes to Radford. And with that, that's map 2 out of 3 for Radford. Ended up taking both maps. A semi-discouraging game for USC Upstate, but you have to also think right there, at what point did they start to win? An amazing try, an amazing play from USC Upstate. The effort was definitely there, and they tried to go ahead and make a difference. I feel like the switches were just not where they wanted them to be, and a lot of the times with the maps, it just felt like they were running into the same comps, and adaptation wasn't really there. But once again, with every loss comes an opportunity for every team to go ahead and start VOD reviewing, start creating new strategies, and starting to move forward as a team together. overall, just an amazing attempt from USC Upstate. It just didn't end up coming through the way they wanted it to. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you here at USC Upstate Esports, and we hope to see you guys again. I have been your commentator, Jelani MB, and we hope to see you again the next time. It's first three? It's first three?
What's the next section?
First 2, 3.
Oh, first 2, 3. Okay, got you.
What's the next?
That's my mistake. That's my mistake. We're actually doing our first 2, 3 actually. USC Upstate still has a chance here to go ahead and bring the game back and have another chance to actually make a difference in a comeback here actually. So right now we're actually just waiting for the update for the next map. My apologies. But also, it's also a relief to hear that it's not over as fast as we thought it would be, and that USC Upstate still has an amazing chance to go ahead and put up a fight and make a difference in this game here. Alright, and it looks like the next map that we're going to is Suravasa. Radford taking the first 2 games, but USC Upstate is not out of it. As long as they continue to adapt and they continue to swap when they need it, it wouldn't be a problem for them to go ahead and take this game here. A lot of times, USC Upstate opting for a tank ditto, I start to think that do they want to start to feed into the tank counter swap game? Do they want to start counter swapping Radford's tank comp instead of trying to ditto and outdo them here? But as the next match starts, we go ahead and we look at the USC Upstate lineup, and we start to say that will they go ahead and make those adjustments that they need to in this final match to go ahead and get their momentum started on their comeback here. Alright, let's go ahead and see what kind of heroes we got here. We have Meepster on Reaper. We have Jonah on Juno again. We have Raviolio opting for a Baptiste here. We have Benjamin on the Ram, and we have Shaba on Hanzo. Now for Radford, it seems that they're running Sombra, Lucio, Kiriko, Arisa, and Sojourn here. Definitely on this first play of the game, you're going to see that Benjamin is going to have a hard time against this Arisa. Hopefully his team is able to back him up here and help him against his counter. But Radford starting off strong, trying to go ahead and build off some ult charge and trying to find a free pick here. Tries to go for the healer. Let's see. Does Sombra end up getting that pick on Bap? Bap end up throwing out lamps early. Raviolio has no lamps now. They don't get the pick on Sombra. Sombra able to get out. Jonah one shot now. Benjamin trying to hold, trying to make sure that the Arisa doesn't get past him. And USC Upstate able to get the first capture of the map. Are they able to just stay together? They need to stay together here so they can go ahead and keep the team fight. Radford looking to reclaim here. Radford looking to claim here. And Radford able to go ahead and force USC Upstate into a reset and takes the cap, with USC Upstate still building 35% before getting taken over. All right, now the Sombra is definitely going to prove to be challenging for USC Upstate. How are they going to handle this? Sombra able to get a free pick on the Hanzo here, resetting an amazing stagger by them, and is looking to continue that momentum on into the Juno. Jonah by himself in the back, able to get picked by Sombra. The Sombra here doing a lot of work for Radford. This could prove very challenging for USC Upstate. But USC Upstate not backing down now. Shaba able to get up a pick here. And now Radford trying to go ahead and force USC Upstate in the spawn. 75% on the counter right now. They're going to have to go ahead and try and make a move. Meepster can't get out of spawn. trying to go ahead and challenge the Orisa, but the Ramatra is still in disadvantage. Amazing EMP coming in from Radford. Everybody's hacked now. It's pure chaos. We have Dragons coming out from Shaba. Shaba goes for Dragons. 2 Dragon picks. Ravioli picks up a pick as well, but they're not able to go ahead and get into points. Next flashpoint now, they're going to have to take their time. USC Upstate still has 3 ults. Radford also has 3 ults. How are they going to be able to deal with the Sombra? The Sombra has been very nuisance-some to the USC Upstate team, taking out a lot of their team one by one before they're able to actually get into a fight. Ravioli able to get a pick here on the Kiriko. While Kiriko has ult, that's huge for USC Upstate now. Benjamin with the Nemesis form out now. Annihilation is still online. No spear from Orisa now. Now would be a perfect time to aggress, but they opt to play at points. Still have Solar from Jonah. No pop of Annihilation. Ravioli's gone. Annihilation coming out. Benjamin able to pick up the Lucio. Also picks up the Orisa now. And they still opt to play point here. Still not able to capture it because they still have Sombra contesting. Sombra ends up getting a pick on Shaba as well. Still no capture from USC Upstate here. They're trying their very hardest to go ahead and get this capture. Ends up getting it now. But is it too late? They're looking for a pick on Benjamin. Benjamin's very low. They're looking for a pick on him. Kitsune Rush coming out from Radford. And we still have Solar from Jonah. We still have Window from Ravioli. We still have Death Blossom from Meepster here. If USC Upstate wanted some out to come back, now is the perfect time. They're going to have to make sure that they have that spear baited out if they want to go ahead and go for that Death Blossom. Oh, and Shaba with an amazing pick on Lucio there. Meepster trying to teleport in is forced to burn his phase off rip. Solar coming out from USC Upstate. Jonah with a little bit of a mishap there. And with the EMP from Radford, the lamp goes down. No immortality field, and Radford's able to clean it up. Just not what you want to see. Now they still have Window online. They still have Dragons online. They still have Death Blossom online. How is USC Upstate going to make these ults shape in their favor here? And Meeps are getting picked. Still Death Blossom online. We still haven't seen a Death Blossom this match. Shaba gets an amazing pick on Lucio here. One healer down. And Terra Surge from Radford puts an end to that. 2-0 now for Radford against USC Upstate. USC Upstate going to have to regroup, opt to figure out how are they going to handle this Sombra. How are they going to get past this Orisa? Are they still going to play the Ramatra into the Orisa here? All right, both teams here starting to group up. Another team fight here. Radford still has beat. Are they going to opt to use it? And they seems like they do, but Benjamin breaks through. Actually, no. We still have beat online. But like I said, the Sombra just breaking through USC Upstate. Not able to pick up 2, and USC Upstate not able to do anything once 2 people are picked here. Now Radford with that time that was bought from Sombra, they're able to build up Kitsune Rush and another EMP and Overclock on the way as well. USC Upstate, Dragons, Annihilation, Window. Window hasn't been used yet. Annihilation has been used, and we haven't seen Dragons in a little bit though. Are we going to see some ults this fight? Meester tries to make his way in. EMP comes out from Radford. Are they able to get the Sombra pick here? No, they're not. Arisa's going ahead and take all the damage there. Is able to go ahead and pick Meepster as well. Benjamin does his best. Can't do anything there. Ravioli also gets picked. 72% for Radford now. USC Upstate still has 3 ults here. Meepster opting to ult. Barely stays alive during it. Doesn't get any picks during the configuration. Ends up getting picked by Sombra. Orisa going with the Terra Surge, able to pick up Ravioli, and picks up 2 healers, and that's going to be the end of it right there. The third map on Flashpoint goes to Radford, and it ends up being 3-0. Radford 3, USC Upstate. Right there, Shaba doing his best, trying his best to go ahead and pick those healers for his team, but it just not being enough. Right there, a definite issue for USC Upstate was playing into the counter of Ramatra versus Orisa. Like as I said before, the adaption in Overwatch and counter swapping is very much a topic of discussion because there are multiple rounds in the game where USC Upstate could have opted to change their team comp, change their strategy to put themselves in a better position. But because they didn't end up switching off the Ramatra, Orisa was able to feed easily, able to get to the Bastion easily, and on top of that, the Sombra was able to put amazing pressure on the USC Upstate team, picking 2 at a time and ruining fights before they could even get started. Amazing play from the Radford team. And as I say before, this is an opportunity. Every loss is an opportunity for the USC Upstate team to go ahead and VOD review and come back stronger for the next fight. And I'm hoping that that's what the USC Upstate team ends up doing. Thank you guys so much for watching here at USC Upstate Esports. We appreciate every viewer and we appreciate everyone that cheers for us. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I've been your commentator, Jelani MB, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.
They just literally. Well, okay, here's